Hello, baseball fans. King Boo coming to you live from the underground bunker deep beneath Fenway Park in Boston, where we are going to play a new project. We're going to play the top 32 Red Sox teams of all time to see who is the greatest Red Sox team. And I was going to do the Cubs, but I thought I'd do the Red Sox first because it's a lot more balanced. There's a lot of great Red Sox teams, while the Cubs, there's probably 5 or 6 that would dominate. I will probably do it if this goes well. But the Red Sox, this is wide open. It's a very wide open field. There's no super favorite, and it should be a lot of fun. We are taking the top 32 Red Sox teams of all time and put it in this tournament, although I did make a couple of adjustments. I did not want angry letters. Do people send letters anymore? I don't know, but how could you leave out the 1975 and 1986 Red Sox? Well, they do not qualify, according to the Pythagorean win-loss percentage. 86 are down here. Here's the cutoff, was 1914. So I kicked out the 55 and the 14, and I put 86 in the 31st spot, and way down here, 75. They're below 73. They're below 1910. They're below 1995, the 75 Red Sox, I bumped them way up to get to the 32nd seed because, they were in the World Series. They should be there. So we're going to play this first game. It is between the number 1 seed, the 1912 Red Sox, against the 75 Red Sox, who are the 32nd seed, and really they're the 40th seed or so. But they're going to be the 32nd seed because how can you leave them out? So let's see the starting lineup for the 75 Red Sox. Leading off and playing first base, Carl Yastrzemski. Batting second, the second baseman, Denny Doyle. Batting third, the MVP Rookie of the Year, Fred Lynn in center field. Batting fourth, left fielder Jim Rice. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Cecil Cooper. Batting sixth, the catcher, Carlton Fisk. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Dwight Evans. Batting eighth, the third baseman, Rico Petrocelli. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Rick Burleson. And the starting pitcher for the 75 Red Sox, Louis Tiant. For the hometowns, 1912, the number 1 seed. Leading off and playing right field, Harry Hooper. Batting second, the second baseman, Steve Yerkes. Batting third, the center fielder, superstar, Tris Speaker. Batting fourth, the third baseman, Laughing Larry Gardner. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Duffy Lewis. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Jake Stahl. The designated hitter, batting seventh, Olaf Hendrickson. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Heine Wagner. And batting ninth, the catcher, Bill Kerrigan. And on the mound, Smokey Joe Wood. And yes, we'll be using the designated hitter throughout this tournament. We don't want to penalize the Red Sox teams that had the designated hitter. And that, of course, will hurt those 1915, 1917, 1918 Red Sox, as they would have a great advantage when Babe Ruth is on the mound. But Babe Ruth will be the designated hitter when he's not pitching. So he'll play more than he probably did in real life anyway. It's best of 7 series, 4 different starting pitchers per team, and 25-man rosters. That's the way we're doing it. So let's get this one underway. Let's hope it doesn't crash. For some reason, it crashed after the first batter last time, so let's hope it doesn't crash this time. Smokey Joe Wood pitching to Carl Yastrzemski. The tournament is underway, and it's going to be a strikeout. Let's see if it crashes. No, it doesn't this time. It seems like it's very heavy play-by-play. Is that what I want? Normal play-by-play. Okay, well, that's the way we'll do it. Here's Denny Doyle. He batted .298 in 1975. He gets his roll, and he's going to drive the ball to Heine Wagner, who throws him out. 2 out here in the first inning. There's Fred Lynn. What a year. 331, 21 homers, 105 RBIs. Doesn't get his roll, and it's going to be hit to Jake Stahl. Now, you think dead ball, you think horrible defense. The outfield is unbelievably good. Gardner is a 1. And the defense isn't too bad, although Heine Wagner makes 64 errors. But let's see what happens here. It's hit the Jake Stahl. And it's going to be avoids the errors. So Lynn goes down. It's 1, 2, 3, go the 75s. Here is Harry Hooper to face Louis Tiant. Tiant 18 and 14, 402 against Harry Hooper, 242, 2 homers, 53 RBIs. Not a lot of power, but they have a lot of good hitters on this team. And Hooper goes down for the first strike. Here is Steve Yerkes. He batted 252 with no homers, 42 RBIs. And it's on Tiant's card. And he's going to get the fly ball to Lynn. Lynn will make the play. And if you had a Yastrzemski in the left field, it would also be all ones all across. But then you put Cooper, who's a 4. So kind of debated, what should I do? Yastrzemski at first, probably the better first baseman. And so they have 2s all across the infield for this 75 team. Fisk is a 2 as well. The weak link is Tiant with his 422 and +1. Here is Tris Speaker, 383, 10 homers, 90 RBIs with 52 stolen bases. And then thankfully it's on Tiant's card. I am playing as a 75. If there's a doubt, I take the lower seed. That's what I've always done. Okay, Fred Lynn is going to have a chance to show his great defense. And he does it. Makes an outstanding diving catch off Tris Speaker. And he even says he dives. I didn't make it up. So through 1 inning, we're scoreless. Here's Jim Rice. 309, 22 homers, 102 RBIs. For second in the American League in Rookie of the Year. And it's going to be Stan Yerkes has a chance of making an error here. He passes the first test. And he passes the second. Yerkes makes the play. Fires the first. He's out. The fans appreciate that here in Fenway Park. The first year of Fenway. Here is Cecil Cooper. And it's on Smokey Joe Wood. And it's going to be the first hit of the tournament. Cecil Cooper. He's going to try to stretch it to the double. No way. Not at a 20%. So Cooper is at first. Here's Fisk. He's 331 with 10 homers and 52 RBIs for Carlton Fisk. Here's the pitch. It's on his card. And he gets the middle. It means he's going to strike out. 2 gone here in the second inning for Dewey Evans. He batted 274 with 13 homers and 56 RBIs. And it's on Smokey Joe's card. And it's going to be a fly ball to Speaker. He's going to have an easy play. That ends the 1975 second inning. Here's Larry Gardner, 315, 3 homers, 86 RBIs. And it's on his bad roll. He's going to strike out. Tiant, with his tomfoolery, strikes out Gardner. 1 away here for 1912. Here's Duffy Lewis, batting 284 with 6 homers and 109 RBIs. And he gets his second best column. He has a chance at a hit. It's on the ballpark. Ballpark is 1-8 and 1-4 for a home run. And he gets the 8, so it's the first hit for the 1912s. The number 1 seed have their first hit. And he's a 70, so they're not going to steal. I usually steal on 75%. Here's Jake Stahl with 1 out here in the second inning. He batted 301 with 3 homers and 60 RBIs. He's an excellent hit and run man. So that's what he's going to do. He's going to hit and run, try to stay out of the double play. Here's the pitch. It's a hit and run. It's on Tiant. It's Doyle. So this, let's see, they're holding him on. And he's a right-handed batter. So this means anything with this pound sign is going to be a base hit. And he gets a 1, so it could be a double play if he doesn't make an error. Oh, it drops on the error. Could have had a double play, and instead it's an error. Does Lewis go to third? No, he stops at second base for Olaf Hendrickson. He batted 321 in limited play. He was their key left-handed pinch hitter. 321, no homers, 8 RBIs. He has a very good card, lots of walks. It's going to be a very tough out here for Tiant. Can Tiant get out of this jam? No, he gets a base hit. And it's 1-0, 1912. They're going to hold the runner. I don't know. We shouldn't hold him. We won't hold Hendrickson. He's got a chance to steal. Corners are in. Heine Wagner. He batted .274. There's not... Okay, there's... Speaker is a great hitter, and then there's a lot of good hitters. There's no weakness here. They all bat, pretty well. That's why they're the number 1 seed. See if we can get out of this. Tiant. And Henderson tried to steal, but didn't get the jump. So here's the pitch to Heine Wagner. Oh no. It's going to be a possible double. This is not a good start for the 75s. And it's 2-0. Tiant, 2 off his card in the inning. Here's Kerrigan. Wagner's off to the races. 75%, 8% chance of an error for Fisk. If it's an error, that means we gotta get out of this inning somehow. So well, at least he didn't throw it away. So it's 2nd and 3rd now for Kerrigan. We're not gonna walk him. We're gonna bring the infield in. We can't afford any more runs. Bring the infield in. Here's the pitch to Kerrigan. It's on his card. It's going to be a ground ball to short. Gives the green light. 60%. Do we throw or get the sure out? Oh, we'll get the sure out. My luck, we'd roll and it'd be another. Got to get that second out. Here's Harry Hooper. And he has a little bit of the clutch problem here. 2-3. The hit is away. Well, let's get out of this inning. There's walks there. Line out, inning over, but they score 3 runs to the 1912s, the number 1 seed, and they lead 3-0. So let's see if we can come back. Here's Petrocelli, 239, 7 homers, 59 RBIs at the end of his career. There's a few things there. He missed them. He hit the left field. Easy play for Duffy Lewis. 1 away. We have to come back. Here's Rick Burleson. 252, 6 homers, 62. And there's nothing there but a bunch of strikeouts. Smokey Joe Wood gets strikeout number 3. Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski struck out first time up. See if we can get a hit. There's a hit for Yastrzemski. So a 1-out hit for Carl. Brings up Denny Doyle. He's 0 for 1. Let's see, he can bunt. He can hit and run. See, he got a lot of... Let's see what his double play. It doesn't come up that way. Here it comes up here. He is a 35 double play points. We need base runners. Oh, come on, hit the 7. Yes. Okay, now we got to roll less than 8, less than 19. 8. Doyle is on. He applies the brakes with a great speaker arm. So here's Freddie Lynn in a clutch situation. He loses 3-2. Slightly down in the clutch. Come on, Fred. This 1-4 would be sweet. Gets the 4. There's some stuff there. Hits the base hit. Hits the best base hit the other way. We are going to send Yastrzemski. They're going to throw home. We're going to send the trail runners. We want this run, not cut off. He throws it away for an error. 2-run score, and the 75s are back in the game. It's 3-2. They got Lynn at third for Jim Rice. Jim Rice is bad in the clutch. He loses 3 hits. 1-6 is the worst one. I guess when a guy hits 309, has 22 home runs, he should have more than 102 RBIs. So says Stratomatic. Let's see if he can come through anyway. Jim Rice wants to tie this ball game with his partner, rookie partner at third. We don't want to strand him. Oh, there's not much there. We got to hope for an error. No, we don't get it. Hits it hard to Wagner, makes the play, but we score 2 runs and we get back in the game. The score after 2.5, 1912, 3, 1975, 2. Here's Steve Yerkes, 0 for 1. And that 4 has been a pain for Tiant. Strikes him out this time. Good job. Here his Speaker. Speaker's 0 for 1. He has a percentage of .463 on base chance here. Come on, Tiant. It's on Tiant's card. That's good, but there's a few things here. Okay, Evans, you can make the play. You're a Gold Glover. Okay, avoid that 14. That's the one that scares me. Rare play. Let's see what the rare play is. Change up down low. He makes the play. Speaker was a little out in front of it, so it wasn't really rare at all. Here's Gardner, 0 for 1. Keeping these guys off base is very good strategy for Tiant. Fisk, it's up to you to not allow a second chance. He should make the play. He should. Pop up. Fisk grabs it for the out, and through 3 innings, the score is 1912-3, 1975-2. Here's Cooper. On base chance of .256. Not very good. It's a few things there. Let's hit one of them. Got him! Cooper! Up the middle. Base hit. Leadoff single for Cecil Cooper. So he's not much of a base stealing threat. Fisk is a CC. Does he hit into a lot of double plays like most catchers? Yes. He's a C. Hit and run, man. No. There's not much you can do. You got to swing away. You got to hope for the best. This is Carlton Fisk. It gets away from Kerrigan. Pass ball on Kerrigan, and we don't have to worry about the double play as Cooper's on second on the pass ball. Here's Fisk with the man in scoring position with nobody out. Looking to tie this ball game. Let's get the 2 column. 2 column may be good. He gets a 5. There's not much there at all. Lots of strikeouts, and Fisk strikes out. He watched him go by. 1 out in the top of the 4th. Here is Dewey Evans. He has an on base of .262. Smokey Joe is very good. Let's hit the 1 column. No, I hate this column. Strikes out again. Strikeout number 5 for Smokey Joe Wood. Now Petrocelli. He's good in the clutch. He gains a 3-4. Come on, Rico. Everything's on Smokey Joe. Easy fly ball, can of corn to Tris Speaker. So the man on second with nobody out, and you can't drive him in. Still 3-2. Okay, come on, Louie. Let's hold him. Here's Duffy. He had a base hit and scored a run. The only run, no, 3 runs they have. Good column. Hit the ball to Petrocelli, makes the play. Rico handles it easily, and there's 1 out. Here is Jake Stahl. Jake scored a run. Did he reach on an error? Must have. See, must have reached on error. I guess they don't. Oh, we go play account. It's much better. I can read this better. All right, that horrible 2nd inning. Yes, he reached on an error, and that's why he scored a run. So these are unearned then, huh, for Louis? 1 is 1 earned, so he should be ahead. Okay, let's get him out. Oh, he's got some stuff there. But he hits it to Burleson and makes the play for the 2nd out. Here's Olaf Hendrickson. He is good. Let's keep it off his 1-3. That's what we want to avoid. Avoid the 1-3. Got the 1, so he's going to get a walk probably. A 2-out walk for Hendrickson. Here's Heine Wagner. Drove in a run. First time up. He gets his column. He gets a possible home run. He has 2 all of the season. We have to roll higher than 3. Higher than 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 12. Freddie Lynn will stay. He'll stay in the ballpark, and Freddie Lynn makes the play. So they don't score through in the 4th inning through 4 innings. The score is 1912-3, 1975-2. Here's Rick Burleson. He's 0 for 1. And not a really good card. Oh, he got the base hit on it. Base hit for Burleson. Man, I like teams with speed. Red Sox aren't noted for having speed anytime. Yastrzemski can't bunt, and he can't hit and run. How's his double play chances? Probably pretty bad. 48. He's going to swing away. Gets his column. Let's avoid that 8. Possible home run. Worst case scenario double. That's what we like to see. Come on, 7 or less. 7 or less. 7 or less. 9. Hits the ball over the head of Speaker. Into center field. We will not. He will hold. With nobody out, you don't want to risk it on that. It's 35%. Although we know Smokey Joe Wood can strike anybody out and get out of this inning. Infield is in. They don't want the tying run to score. They know they have this great Smokey Joe Wood on the mound. They can put the infield in. Here's Denny Doyle. He's 1 for 2. He scored a run. Come on, Denny Doyle. Okay, that's the best column for Smokey Joe. Okay, we're going to score a run here. We could get a double if we roll 2 or less. 2! The rolls are going for me. I can't believe it. He lost in the sun and bumps it to the wall. Denny gets a sun-induced double. 2-run score, and the 75s are upsetting the 1912 number 1 seed. 4-3 with Denny Doyle at second base and nobody out. And here's Fred Lynn. 1 for 2 with an RBI. No, that's not what you want to roll. He strikes out. Strikeout number 6 for Wood. But he's behind 4-3, but there's a long way to go. Here's Jim Rice, 0 for 2. Gets his column. Oh, but he hits a 7, and there's nothing there. He hits it easily to Duffy Lewis. And it's easy out. And Doyle goes back to second. We're going to waste the guy at second base and nobody out again unless Cecil Cooper comes through. He loses the 2-10 on the clutch situation. Gets a column. That looks good. And he gets a base hit. Hooper with a great... Everybody has a great arm here. But there's scores anyway because there's 2 out. And it's 5-3, 1975. They heard me say they don't belong in this tournament, and they got a chip on their shoulder that's showing. Here's Carlton Fisk with 2 out. He's 0 for 2. And rolls that 5 or 6. 5 or 6 is pretty much a black hole for the 75s. All we can do here is hope for an error. Come on. 12. Nope, he rolls an 8. He's out of the inning, but 75 score 3 runs in the 5th, and they lead it 5-3. Here's Bill Kerrigan, who really started stuff there with that pass ball, if I recall correctly. Let's see. Is there a pass ball here? Single? Or was that different? Oh, here it is. Oh, I'm getting my innings mixed up. Did have a pass ball, though. He did drive a run in. Here's the pitch to Kerrigan. And it's going to be Fisk. See if he can make the play. No error. No error. Good play by Fisk. Way, way up. The sun does not... It got in the eyes of Tris Speaker, but not Carlton Fisk. Maybe eye black was not invented in 1912. Here's Hooper with 1 out here in the 5th. 75's ahead by 2 runs. Upset in the making. Anytime a number 1 seed gets beat. Of course, I don't play single elimination. This is best of 7. I can't do anything half-heartedly here. Here's Yerkes with 2 out. Tiant gets his roll. He loves getting the 5. He's going to get the strikeout. That's strikeout number 4 for Louis Tiant. The bottom dropped out of that one. A wicked. We won't say what kind of pitch that was. Foreign substances could have been involved in that one. After 5 innings, the 1975, the 32nd seed, are leading the number 1 seed by a score of 5-3. Here's Dwight Evans 0 for 2 here in the 6th inning. He gets his roll. He's going to walk. He can't run, of course. I don't think he can't steal, but they're holding him on. That's good. Rico. Man, I like bunting. I like people who can bunt. I hate the double play, okay? Can you tell? By now, if you watched any of my videos all these years, I hate the double play. He's a 60. He's pretty much a walking double play is Rico. Corners are even in. So even if we wanted to bunt, what is the percentage? The percentage is 72%. 72%. We're going to take a chance. Oh, it's going to be a strikeout. Strikeout number 7 for Smokey Joe Wood. He's the only guy on the team that can bunt, pretty much. Or maybe Denny Doyle. But it's 1 out now, so it doesn't pay. Here's Burleson. He's 1 for 2 with a run scored. Gets his column. Come on, 8, 9, or 10. He gets an 8. It's a walk. And that brings up Karl Yastrzemski. Let's make him pitch. Let's get him out of this ball game. He is too good. How many unearned runs? He only one that's unearned. 4 earned runs given up by Smokey Joe Wood. That didn't happen much. As Smokey Joe in 1912 had a 1.91 ERA, a 34-game winner. Incredible. Could be the best pitcher in this tournament. I guess Pedro would be a candidate. Babe Ruth would be a candidate. Lefty Grove. Who else? Roger Clemens. But Smokey Joe Wood has to be up there. Here's Yastrzemski with 2 men on. Here's the roll. He gets his column. Red Sox are getting their column when the chips are down. And he's going to get a base hit up the middle. -4. We're going to hold all runners. We're going to test these arms. I mean, they have incredible arms in the outfield. Here's Denny Doyle. You could say he'd be the hero of the game. He's 2 for 3 with a double. Corners are in. He can bunt, but we're not going to bunt with the bases loaded. We're going to let him swing away. Although he only has a .258 on-base percentage chance in this situation against Smokey Joe. Here we go. Oh, that dreaded 5. You know what that means? Oh, at least it's not a strikeout. It's a chance at a hit. We can only roll 8 or less. Here we are in the 6th inning. Another run would be so huge. 20. He pops it up. Hung that breaking ball, but he got under it a bit. Can of corn, no chance to advance. Here's Fredlin with the bases loaded. 2 out. Smokey Joe looking to get out of a major jam and keep the #1 seed still in this ball game. Oh, we got to hope for defensive. No. Easy out. Lewis makes the play and we strand 3 runners. That could bite us in the butt. Here's Tris Speaker. Has a .463 on base chance. Let's go, Louis. He's going to walk him. First time Speaker's on. We know he can run. Gardner. This is what they want. They want Speaker and then Gardner up. And then Duffy Lewis, the RBI man. Oh, no. And he's an N. This could be a tie ball game. Could be a tie ball game if we roll 7 or less. Even if we don't, it's a double. 5. It is gone. Gardner hits it. It is out of here. It's 5-5 tie. And it was completely the fault of Louis Tiant. Gives up the gopher ball. Over the bullpen. Into the crowd. 5-5 tie. Can't even blame it on the pesky pole. Here's Duffy Lewis with a new ball game here in the 6th inning. The 75s were so confident. Duffy flies out. First out here in the 6th. Man, what a 1-2 punch. Speaker and Gardner. Here's Jake Stahl. Lewis and Stahl are nothing to sneeze at either. There's that column again. Chance at a hit. 19. We should have rolled 19 last time. The side is retired, but after 6 no, there's one more. What did it say? Side is retired. Stahl is retired. Oh, got to learn to read. It's a column. Oh, he doesn't walk this time. Now the side is retired. So after 6 innings from Fenway Park, this is game 1, where the score is 1975-5, 1912, 5. Here's Jim Rice. He's 0 for 3. He's due. Well, if you're going to roll a Smokey Joe Wood on his card, this is the column to get. 19. He can have his first, as long as he doesn't roll a 20, he'll have his first hit it. Oh, he rolls a 20. Didn't even leave the batter's box. He's so disappointed. Here's Cecil Cooper. That was a bummer. Okay, he's going to get a hit. We could have 2 men on with nobody out. We could just roll anything but a 20. Here's Fisk. Roll 2. No, not the 6. 6 and 5 are pretty much nothing. Okay, come on, Stahl. We're going to get this one of these errors. 9, 10, 11, or 12. You're going to roll one of those errors. Oh, we got a base hit. Error would just be gravy here. Oh, can you imagine if we didn't roll that 20? The fans are booing. The score is still tied. If we wouldn't have rolled a 20, we would have a run. 1 out. We know that Smokey Joe with a couple strikeouts can get out of this jam very easily. We have Dewey and Petrocelli. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Come on, get that 1 column. Don't roll a 5 or 6. 2. Not as good, but that 7 would be nice. He got the 7. Okay. 13 or less. Come on, we're due for a little roll. 9. Base hit up the middle. And 1 run will in. They don't even give us an option. Fisk was standing. He's not moving from third base with that -4 arm of Tris Speaker. Petrocelli and his double plays are up. But we got the lead back. 6-5, 1975. Petrocelli is up 0 for 3. He's due. He only has a 226 chance of getting on base here. Gets a 2 column. Come on, high. We want high. Okay, he has a chance at a Fisk. We're going to send him no matter what. 55% chance. We know Burleson doesn't have a 55% chance of getting on. So we're going to send the lead runner. And we're going to send the trailing runner. Send the trailing runner, yes. Here we go. Got to roll 11 or less. 55% chance. 2! The run scores! And we got our 2-run lead back. It's 7-5. That's a sign of a great team that after they give up 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th to lose their 2-run lead, they get them back in the top of the 7th. Clutch situation for Rick Burleson. Can he come through? No, not with this. Looks like it's going to be strikeout number 8 for Smokey Joe Wood. Nothing but air. He had 258 strikeouts. All right, let's see. 7th inning stretch. Name the leading home... This should be all Red Sox questions. Come on, game. Name the leading home run hitter for the 1960 decade with 393 home runs. Well, let's see. Who are the candidates? You have to have... Willie Mays has to be one candidate. You have to think Hank Aaron would be a candidate. You have to think of Killebrew. You have to think of who else? Frank Robinson. But I'm going to go with Hank Aaron. Hammer and Hank, the 60-decade leader. Let's see if I'm right. Harmon Killebrew. 393. I mentioned him. He was on my radar, but I went with Hank. But I failed. And that wasn't a very easy ballpark to hit home runs out of the Metropolitan Stadium. It wasn't a home run, from what I remember, wasn't a home run haven. So you got to give all credit to Killebrew. Anyway, we're bottom of the 7th. So we should keep track here. I'm 0 for 1 in trivia questions. Maybe when I lose the trivia question, that means my team is going to win. Let's see if that comes through. Bottom of the 7th. 75-7. 1912-5. Here's Heine Wagner. 1 for 2 with an RBI. And he's got a strikeout. Strikeout number 5 for Tiant. He's got 104 pitches. That guy can throw. He can throw more than 118 pitches. Didn't he throw like 160 pitches on average? He had an arm of rubber. Here's Kerrigan. 0 for 2 with an RBI. Not much there. Pop out to Yastrzemski for the second out. And it brings the top of the order for Harry Hooper. He's 0 for 3. He gets his column. I was just about to say it. I was. If you could read my mind. I hope he doesn't hit the 2 column, and he did. And he has a possible triple. Although, there's nothing that I hate more than a 2-out triple. Because it's so beautiful, but you usually waste it. And he gets the triple. Looks good for the stats. But Yerks can get him in. He's a little bit struggles in the clutch. He has a .214 on-base percentage chance in this situation. We certainly don't want to walk him to get the speaker. That's all I'm saying. Come on, Tiant. Avoid the 3. 5. That looks pretty good. Oh, had to hit that. Over 8. We don't want speaker to come up. That's the worst part of it. You can live with the run with a 2-run lead, but you got speaker up with a man on. All right. 12. Good rolling. Rice makes the play. And we survived that through 7 innings. The score, 1975-7, 1912-5. Yastrzemski, 3 for 4 with a double. He's been amazing in this game. And he has a chance at a walk. And he gets it. He's on again for the 4th time in the game. He might have reached with an error the other time too. I don't know. Can't remember. Don't have the steel trap memory that I should have for this. That's one thing. There's one box that used to say, and it's here, but I can't find it. I look everywhere. I move these boxes around that has what he did today. And I don't know. I lost it somehow. And I moved this, I moved everything around. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but when you there's one box that has here, like this one that says Fenway. It's a good day at Fenway, sunny day at Fenway. But there's another one that says what he did today, and it's gone. Anyway, here's Denny Doyle, 2 for 4 with a double. And maybe we should bunt here. I love bunting. He's going to bunt. I'm not expecting, oh yeah, they go the corners in. No, we're not going to keep it on. Take it off. Swing the bat. Gets his column. Okay, 8, 9, or 10. Okay, we have a chance at a hit. If we roll 8 or less. 13. Diving catch by Yerks. Here's Freddie Lynn, 1 for 4 with an RBI. And there's a 6. And it's going to be a fly ball to Lewis. Makes the play. Here's Jim Rice, 0 for 4. There's a few chances of a hit there. Gets one of them. Base hit, first hit for Rice. And we're not going to go to third. Hold all runners. That brings up Cecil Cooper. He's 4 for 4 with an RBI. Wow, I didn't realize Cecil was this good today. 2 men on for Cecil Cooper. Will he be 5 for 5? He got his column. There's some home run possibilities there. He's going to be 5 for 5. If we roll less than 11 or less, we got a double. 10. This could be the ball game. Hits it into the corner. Yastrzemski scores. Rice is going to score, perhaps. We're going to send the trailing runner, not cut off. And he scores. 2-run score. Cecil Cooper, 5 for 5. How many RBIs does he have? Cecil Cooper, 5 for 5 with 3 RBIs. Makes you think of why they let him go till Milwaukee. He was good for Milwaukee for a lot of years. Anyway, I think because they said we got to move Yastrzemski to first base. So we're going to let go of Cecil Cooper to put, Jimmy Rice in left. That's probably the thinking that went on. I know you can't get rid of Yastrzemski, but in hindsight, it would have been pretty nice for the Sox to have Cecil Cooper throughout the late 70s and early 80s, that's for sure. Anyway, here's Fisk with a runner at third. Cecil Cooper, the hero of the game. And he gets chances of hit, and he gets one. Another run. 10 hits off Smokey Joe Wood. Who would have thought that before this game began? He's thrown 153 pitches. We got a lot of lucky rolls, I have to admit. Here's Dewey Evans, 1 for 3. And it's going to be a ground ball, but we'll take it. We get 3 more runs. It's 10-5, 1975. Here's Speaker. He scored a run last time. And then he gets his column. It's a fine column. There's a chance at a home run, but it has to roll 4. He rolls a 16. Evans, the great defender that he is, goes in the corner and he picks it for the first out of the inning here in the 8th. Here's Larry Gardner, who homered last time up. He could homer again. He could triple again. He could double again. Hits it. He splits the gap. Lynn is going for it. And Gardner is at second base. We don't want to hold him. No holding. Oops, that's the wrong one. No hold. We don't need to hold him. He can steal if he wants. That's called fielder indifference. Oh, he gets his column. Duffy Lewis. He's the RBI man. He could get another RBI here. We will stop the other runner from advancing with a 5-run lead. Can't get too sloppy here. I think we're going to go see Tiant, see if he's okay. Visit the mound. Yes. No fatigue yet. Jake Stahl. Second baseman Doyle. He's going to have to come up with the play. 1 out. Come on, down, 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 down. Are we holding him? Are we holding him? Error. I think we have a base hit and an error. Throws it away. He was too confident here. Now we got Ole Olofsson Herendrickson, who can get on base at will. Let's see. He's a 1R. I'm thinking left-hander here. We got Jim Burton. He is -4 with a hold. We don't have to worry about holding runners on. You got Bill Lee's Game 2 starter, Roger Moray. He can come in. Or is he the... No, it's Rick Wise. No, Rick Wise the 3rd starter, and it's Reggie Cleveland is the 4th starter. So this Moray is going to be in the bullpen with Dick Pole, Domingo Segui, Jim Willoughby, Dick Drago, and Jim Burton. That's who the bullpen is for the Red Sox. And it's only a 4-run lead now. And this guy is a tough out. Says he's not tired. Okay, there's walks there. We have a chance at a sacrifice fly. Puts up a stop sign. He sees Dewey Evans and says, "No way, Jose." Oh, should we walk him to get to Kerrigan? Then we put the tying run at the plate. No. Got the right column. And we get out of it with only 1 run. Way to go, Louis. So after 8 complete, the score is 10-6, 1975. Here's Petrocelli. It's a good column. It's going to be Heine Wagner. He makes a lot of errors. Let's see if he makes one here. No, he doesn't. Both teams have 2 errors, amazingly. I think the Red Sox are much less likely to commit an error. Here's Burleson. 1 for 3 with a run. Gets the good column. 19. This is where we rolled a 20 last time. 16. Got a base hit. Hit number 17 off Smokey Joe Wood. Here's Yastrzemski. We thought he was the man of the game, but we saw Cecil Cooper's numbers, and he's not. But he's not bad. 3 for 4 with a walk. And he might have another walk here. He does! We've been getting our columns a lot. Otherwise, Smokey Joe Wood, you know, his key is getting the 5s and 6s. And early he did, but lately he has not rolled the 5s and 6s. 2 for 5 is Denny Doyle with a double. He gets his column again. We've been lucky. But he gets a 7. Pops out the Speaker. That brings up Freddie Lynn. Freddie Lynn is 1 for 5 with an RBI. And that's a bad column of Freddie Lynn, so he's going to get out of this jam. So through 8.5, it's still 10-6. Last chance for 1912, the number 1 seed. And they got Kerrigan to lead off. Well, I'm pretty sure game preferences, 1912 managed by computer, yes. I don't think they have much on the bench, though. This guy's all right, Katie. They're okay. Yeah, there's Krug. He's good. Well, let's see if they pinch hit for him. Nope. Okay, Tiant's going all the way. Strikes him out. Strikeout number 6 for Louis. Should have checked how tired he was, though. First sign of trouble, he's coming out. Here's Harry Hooper, 1 for 4 with a triple. That's not much there. Strikes out. He is strong. He struck out the first 2 guys. He's got strikeout number 7. Here's Yerkes, 0 for 4. He's been a black hole for 1912 so far. It's up to Petroselli. Let's see if he can do it. First, okay, good. Avoid that stuff on the bottom. He commits an error that keeps the ball game alive. And he brings up Tris Speaker, 0 for 3 with a run. What is his? He's even. Okay, we'll pitch to him. Good column for Louis. It's up to Denny Doyle now. Come on, let's avoid the errors, Denny Doyle. Oh, he gives up a hit again. Oh, the noose is tightening. Base hit for Speaker. 2 men on. The tying run in the on-deck circle. Larry Gardner homered. And he's a good clutch hitter. Oh, what should we do here? I like Jim Burton. Okay, so let's compare. Let's compare other. We got Tiant versus Gardner or Burton versus Gardner. It doesn't look good either way. It's a little bit better with Burton. A little bit better. Okay, we're gonna trust our ace. Here we go. Let's go to the mound. Unless he's tired. Go to the mound. My defense is letting me down, senor. Oh, he's tired too. Okay. Thank you, Carlton, for telling us the truth. We're going to bring in Burton. Burton's going to come in to try to nail this thing down. Jimmy Burton. He is 2.89 ERA, 1-2 with 1 save. To face Larry Gardner. Here is the pitch. Got the best, not the best column, but second best column. It's a fly ball to right field. Evans is waiting for it, and the game is over. This upset in game 1 of the series, 1932 seed, 1975 10, and Smokey Joe Wood in the 1912 number 1 seed 6. And like we said, thanks to none other than Cecil Cooper. 5 hits, 3 RBIs at Fenway Park. The 1975 Red Sox beat the 1912 Red Sox 10-6. And they got 3 multiple run innings. The 3rd, the 5th, the 7th, and the 8th. They had 17 hits. Tiant gets credit for the victory, pitching 8 2/3 innings, and he was exhausted, so we had to pull him. Sorry, Louis. Jim Burton earned his first save. Smokey Joe Wood was hit with the loss. He was unable to control the offense of 1975 and allowed 17 hits and 4 walks in 9 innings. 8 earned runs. I doubt very much he had 8 earned runs anytime in 1912. 21,005 at Fenway to see this game. The weather was beautiful here on this beautiful day at Fenway Park. So once again, the player of the game, Cecil Cooper, 5 for 5, 3 RBIs, 2 runs. He had, let's see, where's the doubles? Double plays. He had triple. No, okay. Cooper had a double as well. So a double, 5 for 5, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to the best of the Red Sox. We're the 32nd seeds, 1975 Red Sox, who we had to fudge to get them into this tournament, defeat the 1912 Red Sox by a score of 10-6. This is King Ikeboo signing off. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Goodbye.